Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we got some videos to come. We don't know how many on Monday, but you know Mondays we go, most Mondays we go a little heavier. So I heard some other people talking about this, and I want to talk about it as well. And y'all know I've been talking about it. Guys judging other guys, like a lot of people have been talking about it, and I made a joke about it on the short. It was, you know how some jokes be relaying the truth too. It's true. Like I don't pee in stalls, man. Like I just don't, because how guys are now. I just don't. Like these guys walking around having Mr. America pageants without the TV. Oh, he ugly. Oh, he attractive. All this, all that. Y'all done turned Miss America pageant into Mr. America. And so somebody brought to my attention that another content creator, who I'm not gonna name because he's one of them ones that go out of his way not to say certain content creators' name, so we ain't gonna name him. You know, he been under fire lately for a lot of stuff. I think people don't realize that when we be on YouTube, you kind of gotta watch how you carry yourself in public. I know some people don't think that YouTube is anything, but YouTube is everything practically in terms of media now. Okay, watch this. If YouTube wasn't nothing, would Sylvester Stallone be on there talking? Would who else? I done seen Dolph Lundgren on some videos. I done seen Sylvester Stallone. I done seen the Wayans brothers. I done seen Sonny from General Hospital. If you think he's a minor character on General Hospital, hey, listen, you ain't been paying attention. Jack Black be on here. Russell Brand. Well, Russell Brand, you know, he on Rumble now because, you know, he wasn't going to make it on YouTube probably. If it wasn't nothing, these people wouldn't be on there. They wouldn't be on here. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. Like, these are celebrities. These are well-known figures in the public, and they're on YouTube. They're on podcasts. Boxers. Sean Porter. Think about it like this. If YouTube wasn't nothing, because they know they're going to be on YouTube, would they stop and talk to even half of these people? No, they wouldn't. They know that YouTube eventually is going to either have a channel on cable and satellite, or is going to become the next cable or satellite. So, you know, this is not like a minor thing. When you can get subs on here, like if they let you, you know, sometimes they kind of block people, you know, the algorithm, they say, I ain't gonna make fun of YouTube no more because they've been letting me through the cracks a little bit. If it wasn't nothing though, these people wouldn't be on there. But a thing that a lot of these guys are doing that is SUS is judging men. We not women. Listen, man, let me explain it to you. Guys be thinking they can do what women do, right? Well, women do it. Okay. Y'all do realize that their minds work differently than ours, right? Okay, let me explain it to you. So, I don't know about y'all, but most guys, including myself, when they find somebody attractive or think they got a nice shape, you have to practically block your mind, because your mind is going there. I do this, I do that. And some people have a vivid picture of them rocking that somebody. And sometimes guys will think about them later. So I'm wondering, do your mind work like this when y'all be saying which guy's attractive and which guys ain't? Now, I know the world we live in, man. But let's just go from a most high creation standpoint. Let's just go from that standpoint. Does your mind work that way? Because if it does, you unstable. You're going to be unstable. You're going to be double-minded. I'm telling you. Now, I know we got some weird stuff going on in our world. You got this person and this person acting more feminine than that person and that person. But this person and that person is... We know that stuff going on, but that's not an excuse. So this particular content creator, I was told, was on there taking shots at content creators' appearance. So you're not supposed to care about another man's appearance. I can see if it's your son at his wedding and you say, let me fix his tie, let me fix your tie. But in most cases, you're not supposed to care about no other man's appearance. You done fell off. These dudes be worried about another man's appearance, man. And y'all be super chatting them. Y'all be dapping them up from a YouTube perspective. And they worry about, dude, listen. And then it'd be crazy because sometimes you see the girls they be rocking with. And you be like, I wouldn't even go near her. Not my type. But you with her. That's how you know, like they say, you can be anything you want on YouTube until somebody exposes you. Or until somebody exposes me. Then you can still be it. But who knows how it's going to work. So I wonder about y'all when y'all do this stuff, man. I do. Because it's too many women out here for you to be worried about how another man wears his beard or how another man wears his hair. Let me enlighten you on something. It's a lot of reasons for what people do. Some people don't like barbershops. Weed smell, music they don't like. So some people take alternative measures for that reason. I mean, it's a lot of different stuff. But these guys be on here playing any mini, money, mo with men. Because to me, when you do that and then you go in hard on women, see, on YouTube, you can't always say something. So let me give you some body language. See my wrist? You going hard on women, but then you talking about which guys is attractive. You got to do it like Black Ram. You rate them, you show them, you talk about them. Some of y'all ain't doing it like that. Y'all rating men. Cause see, you think it make you feel better about yourself. But we see your behavior, man. See, I put the dots together. I connect the dots, man. I don't know about where y'all from, but we did a lot of puzzles in school, especially like when we had substitute teachers or we couldn't go out for recess. We would pull out the puzzles and we'll put puzzles together. Some of y'all act like y'all don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. It's like you can't feel the way we see the stuff you do. Like, okay, he dealing with something. That's what a lot of people is probably saying about some of y'all. Okay, he dealing with something. Why he keep doing that? Then, when you feeling better, you judging men's appearance. Something ain't right with that, man. Especially when they add to that pink shirts. Man. And then the crazy thing about some of them, have you ever stopped to think that if people want to get a trim, they can? I got money for a haircut all day, every day. Even when I done spent a lot on bills or food or this or that, I still got enough money for a haircut. But that's one of, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a statement that I make. That's part of my persona. Man, I don't care what you think. You ain't God. I know you want to believe you is, but you not. You nowhere near. God wouldn't do and say the things you do and say. The Most High wouldn't believe the things you believe. So that just distinguishes you from him altogether. You see? You understanding yet? Okay, let's keep going a little bit, just in case some people don't understand. It's not natural. It's not natural. I know stuff it be in your face. The world, you under pressure to believe this, believe that. But it's not natural for a man to judge another man's beauty or appearance without trying to help them. Let me show you what I mean. If my collar is crooked, hey man, your collar crooked. That's different. If I got something on my face, like let's say I sneeze and I got, hey man, you got something, that's different. But when you start talking about who ugly, and you a man, other than some kids that's cool and they be ribbing each other, that just don't sit right. It don't seem right and it don't sit right. Because one thing y'all have failed to realize, this is how I know a lot of y'all ain't got no vast experience with women. One thing you have failed to realize is they gonna choose who they choose. People was criticizing Shaq for going on a date with Brittany Renner, but that should show you something right there. Y'all be trying to say it's about money. And in a sense it is. But we see every day that it's not all about money, because look at Will Smith, look at Shaq, look what Dr. Dre went through. Look what Robert De Niro had to deal with. Look at all these people. It's not all about money, man. And that's just proven. Let me show you something. And I ain't taking shots. Guys that have insecurities about their height try to make it about money. Guys that have insecurities about their appearance try to make it about money. Guys that have the inability and the lack of confidence when dealing with women try to make it about money, try to make it about this, try to make it about that. Oh, he can't get nobody. Look how he look. Okay. What about all the guys that women be telling them how cute they is? They can't get nobody either. You can't tell me, because I saw dudes that all the women was telling him how cute he was, and he was messing with dope fiends. So you can't, hey, listen, man. It's all about, when you start listening to people on YouTube, you gotta zero in on their experiences that they tell you about. I've seen dudes that he cute. Then he go to prison for doing something to a girl. And when I say doing something to a girl, I'm talking about she tried to get with somebody else and he jumped on her or something. I see that too. So let's just focus on talking point. If you end up in a roast, you end up in a roast. But what I'm noticing is a lot of dudes, they can't prove their point without putting other guys down and without insulting. And what's funny is what's been happening lately on YouTube is some guys that used to work for them, it don't work no more because there's a lot of roast team type of dudes on YouTube. You will get roasted back. You can't come on here trying to roast people, man. You got dudes like General Tito, you got dudes like me. And then it's crazy. I was watching some videos and I'll mention some of these people because they don't seem like that, like they just trying to be up there king of the mountain. I'll mention them people that ain't like that. But these dudes, like in one particular, it's two dudes that have a strong roast that was going back and forth, and I was watching the videos just laughing. And YouTube is entertaining, y'all. And that's with the General Tito and Taz. Taz be roasting too. Taz be roasting too. I heard some of his roasts. TVA be roasting. So you can't get away with roast. You think, and then you notice how the ones that try to, it's almost like a form of cyberbullying when they try to roast. And that's why now you got all these other people that'll roast you back and even worse. So some of the ones that used to rely on roast, they falling back. One particular dude, I done heard practically all the dudes that I named roasting him. Now I ain't gonna say his name because he one of them people that don't like to mention people, so we ain't gonna say his name. Some people only mention you if you super chat them. They won't say, yeah, I'll be watching his videos because they not humble enough to say that. But this particular guy got roasted by two out of the three. Severely. And then it'd be even worse when the people in the chat be roasting you too. And some of these guys be calling people lames, but then it come back. See, that's how the universe works. You call other people lames, then you got a whole chat full of people calling you a lame too. See, it don't work no more. You gonna have to stick to your talking points and relay your message that got you monetized in the first place. Your individual personality. People don't want us all to be like each other. They don't want us to look like each other. They don't want us to be like each other. They want us. That's what makes YouTube good. The variety. But some of these dudes are so arrogant. And then some of them had the nerve not to make no video about that just pearly stuff. Man, if they still giving you money, then they either uninformed or they don't like black people. Anybody that's super chatting just pearly or any of her little flunkies, maybe you just like them. Maybe that's why you still supporting them. Because ain't none of them came out, I was wrong, this, that, and the other. But then this how you know say they dealing with some mental stuff. Because you didn't go against her, right? But then you think you got the answer for black people? Something wrong with you, man. You ain't make no videos about her. That's why the Tate brothers, man, stop elevating them dudes. Them dudes ain't nothing, man. They just rich guys. If I went out and I got a bunch of girls on OnlyFans, I would be rich too. If I was bullying girls, making them this, making them that, I would be rich too. I'd rather get my riches a manly way. Stop elevating them dudes, man. And stop elevating that racist Myron. Dude was trying to talk about Preach looking like an ape. And what made it funny is he was looking like one. He was looking like a Amazon rainforest something. I don't want to be on limited, so I'm gonna watch. Let's just keep on going. But y'all be elevating these dudes. These dudes ain't never been married, ain't never been engaged. They just riding the wave. They riding the wave, man. Modern women this, modern women that. That's why they call it echo chambers. Y'all can't say that about me, because I'll give you the bits on the men, the bits on the women, and the solution in between. If you think the answer is anger and 100% avoidance, man, something ain't right. You just got to know how to deal with them and which ones to deal with. Well, I'm going to get my passport. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not one of the ones that say something is wrong with it. But something is wrong if you think that the same thing can't happen to you over there. And something is also wrong if you think that they're going to be different in the long haul, in the long term. But to each his own. I got a live that I'm going to be doing. I ain't going to give out any information, but y'all just got to stay tuned, where I'm going to prove some things. I am. So y'all just got to stay tuned. But anyway, it's almost that time. 9:47 or what, 9:48. I think my watch is a little bit slow. My clock is also slow. But yeah, we about talking points now. It's intelligent people on here. You're gonna have to do more than insult. He cute, he not, he cute, he not. And meanwhile, you got goatees and jaw beards and this and that. He cute. He's attractive. I think women will find him attractive. But y'all know what I'm going to do to these type of dudes that I talked about on this video? This right here.